Now, from retirement to health problems or becoming a new mother, all trigger points in life which can leave someone not just isolated, but alone. In fact, 9 million people in the UK are lonely. That's according to research by the Co-op and the British Red Cross. Almost epidemic proportions. Tonight, in the third of our films on loneliness, Victoria MacDonald has been talking to Tony Fisher. He lost 3 members of his family in the space of just 1 year, as well as suffering from mental health problems.
Loneliness means different things to different people. In my case, what might epitomise it is going home to a lonely house, particularly in the dark, in the winter time. And no matter how excited you are about something or depressed about something, there's nobody there to actually engage with.
This is loneliness for Tony Fisher, the door between him and the rest of the world. The dread of those 4 walls so deep, he will at times just sit outside in his car.
What does it physically feel like to be lonely?
It physically feels like sometimes you get like a knot in the stomach, or you feel just like a coldness coming over, something like that. It's hard to explain really. It's just it just feels not good.
How Tony Fisher came to be lonely is really a story about the frailty of life, the loss of family, a mental health condition, anxiety.
What's made me lonely? Well, I'm an only child, and I suppose even from the early days, I did a lot of things on my own. But what really hit home was the fact that when I got married, I didn't get married until I was gone 30, that my wife died at a young age of 43, but at the same time, within a few weeks, my mother dropped dead, and my father got cancer and dropped dead. And I was left with a complete vacuum, and then my children had to go away and live elsewhere.
Those deaths might have been more than 20 years ago, but the reverberations are still being felt today. And research by the Co-op and the British Red Cross describes 6 common trigger points for loneliness, including bereavement and long-term health conditions like mental illness. That is Tony. When we first meet, it's at an exhibition of his photographs. Some reflecting solitude and loneliness, but not all of them. Because he does not want loneliness to define him.
I don't want to look at the past anymore. I want to create new memories. I want to move forward. And so it's a constant battle between the blackness and the light. And I always head into the light. I always say my saving grace is that, well, 3 things really: my art, my poetry and my sense of humour. Those are the 3 saving graces, I think. And also I do have a lot of interests, and they're really important to me.
Cheers then.
Cheers.
Happy Christmas.
Today's research estimates that 9 million people in the UK are always or often lonely. Moments of interaction like this,
Yeah, go on then.
across the mince pies and alcohol-free red wine, offer some temporary respite.
I keep using this analogy of the spaceship trying to take off. I just want to break through to the other side. That sounds like a Doors song, sorry, but I want to think that this isn't it. You know what I mean? The rest of my life, no. I'm very determined that I won't let it defeat me. And that's the message I really want to get across. That whatever loneliness you've got, or whatever you've got, it doesn't mean that's it. Things can change.
And that was Tony Fisher talking to Victoria MacDonald. And if you are affected by this issue, go to our website for places which